In this video, we're going to be doing the lavender stitches right here and right here. We're going to start with the actual purple portion of the flower using 30, 41, and 4 strands. Now this stitch is called a lazy daisy. Now what we're going to do is, we'll get a little closer, and we're going to come up here at the bottom of, imagine we're doing this first petal first, okay? So we're going to come down here at the bottom, pull your floss all the way through, and then put your needle right back down very close to that same spot. If you have to hold your floss a little bit in the back because of the knot, you might need to do that. Okay, now you're going to hold your floss so that you don't let it go all the way down, and then you're going to put your needle at the top of that petal right there, and then you're going to put your floss right over. So now your floss is right in the middle of your petal, except right now, am I holding? No, okay. I thought I'd got some floss on it. All right, so now you're gonna pull your needle all the way through and kind of pull it towards you. And it's gonna catch right there. And then you're gonna put your needle back down on the other side of this petal. So you wanna go back in that same hole, but on the other side. That way you're making sure you're actually tacking your petal down. And you have your first leaf right there. And now these other ones, it might be a little hard to see, so some of the petals are going to overlap just a little bit, and that is okay. You don't need to worry about the fact that some of them look like the full petal is not being seen. So I'm coming up right at the spot I want to go up at, come down right next to it, hold my floss so it doesn't all go down. Bring my needle up at the tip, put my floss over it, and pull it towards me. And you want to pull it just a little bit tight so that you can make sure you see the full effect of the petal. Because if you keep it too loose, then it will look loose. And I am, for the most part, coming up and going down very close to one another, like in the same spot for each of these leaves. I hope that makes sense. It's all generally on this back end. There's no like exact spot for it. I just know that's where I want each petal to start at. Okay, now I have one more, and you can tell it's pretty hard to see, but we're gonna make it work. I'm guessing just a little bit where it should be at. Okay, and now you're going to just continue the same thing on each of the little petal sections, and you can just keep your floss going. With one arm length, you should be able to complete all of these, no problem. So next we're going to grab our 3022 3 strands, and we're going to be doing a back stitch on the stem of our lavender right here. You're going to start at the bottom of the stem and make a stitch length forward. Probably about half of the length of the stem until you get that very first lavender portion. And then you're going to come up, make one more stitch. So there should be about 2 stitches right there. And then you're going to come up a little bit further. One stitch there, and there'll be one more stitch here. And then you have a side, 2 little stems on the side to stitch. And one right over here, which is a little hard for my eyes to see right now. And that's it. And you'll just do the exact same thing with the lavender on top.